This event started 14 years ago by my parents and myself to support the kids of Atlantic County by providing essential services and enrichment programs. And although my parents passed away in 2014, it's 10 years, it's crazy. Their spirit lives on through this annual sports night, now named in their honor. I am thrilled, and we are thrilled, to have Fletcher Cox, former Philadelphia Eagles defensive tackle, as our special guest. His dedication and leadership reflects a lot of the same values that I hold and that I'm sure everyone else out here holds. We're also delighted to have Michael Barkan as the master of ceremonies. Thank you, Michael. And tonight we will also present the Broken Glass Award. And if you were here, I guess in year 2 and year 6 when this event started, it was inspired by a friend of mine, John Dorenbos. And we're going to be presenting this to Alan Solar, for his outstanding contribution to our community.
Well, I mean, just really growing up in a small town, like 10,000 people, where I grew from, and just knowing that, at that point I got drafted, I kind of, changed things for kids in my hometown growing up. And the biggest thing and I tell this story all the time, as a kid, I used to go to the barbershop every Saturday morning to get my haircut. And I used to hear about, how the guys that was before me, and a quick short version of it, they were before me, and I used to be in the barbershop, the little nappy-head kid in the back. The barber used to take me there, and I just kind of get my haircut when I get it cut. But I used to listen to the older guys saying, man, I was so good in high school. I wish if I could have done this, I would have been in the NFL. I wish I would have done this. Or talking about how good they were in high school. And the biggest thing as a kid, and I've learned that if you listen, you learn a lot. Normally, like I'm one of the quietest dudes in the room. That guy to go back to the barbershop and said, I wish I could have and I would have. I want to go back to that barbershop and look at kids and say, I want to be like Fletcher Cox. And that was what to get out and be a better person, be a young man and grow up and be able to provide for my family. And look, 12 years now, retired, and the biggest decision was, there was not a whole lot I could give back to the game. I've done a lot, I've had a lot of success, I've won a lot of games, I brought the first, Super Bowl to the city.